Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We're on Game Show, MikeC.
And I'm very well.
Hey, today we talk to you about Annabelle.
Comes home.
Comes home.
Yeah. Yeah, she comes home. This is still in the movie theater.
Yes.
And it's pre-orderable on all your streaming devices.
Yes, it sure enough is.
Yeah. So, Mike, before we start talking about it, we always like to give it a number of facts.
Uh-huh.
What do you give it, Mike?
I give it a 2.
I'm going to give it a 3. Right?
Wow.
I'll tell you why. But why?
Yeah, I already know. Alright. It's a far departure from Creation, going off so high, you know, with Annabelle Creation. Annabelle Creation was by far like a genuinely scary movie. It kept you interested, and you was really engrossed in the story and everything. Like, wow, this is some creepy crap. This so much, I really didn't get that vibe so much. It was a slow build up.
Right.
Slow build up. You saw a couple little hints here and there, but it didn't really come to a climatic end until the freaking end. You know, it was just like almost like, all right, there goes the doll, there goes this, there goes that. It gave you some of the. They really didn't really fill in a whole lot of the backstory like they did with Creation, as far as hitting off on this. It looked like this was like the end of the closing of the series as well too, as far as with this movie. But very slow build up. I did appreciate, as far as maybe the one jump scare out of the whole movie. I think it was just basically one jump scare. It was like, oh crap, yeah. It basically got me one time in the whole movie, but it was just a slow. It was really too long and drawn out. I think this is one of the movies they could have shortened it, and not because it was an hour and 50 minutes. They could have just did. This is a 90-minute movie. Honestly, they could have chopped off a lot of that stuff and got right to the point and added a couple more stuff and just to keep the engine rolling a little bit. But it was too much of a long, drawn out build up. That's why I really didn't love this movie like I wanted to. I do like the series. All of them been pretty good so far, but this one right here really left me with a kind of bad taste in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So, Fred, why did you give this thing a 3?
The movie was exhausting, first of all. And I agree with you on all those points. But I'm looking at it a little differently because a lot, and this is a spoiler, so cover your ears. When she went downstairs to touch all that stuff, it opened up other stories that they can tell.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we saw, 4 different other stories?
Right. Yeah.
That could be part of the Conjuring series.
Right. Okay.
Because
I see your point on that.
When I was looking at it, I was like, I didn't know about that one. About the bride thing. Because I'm thinking it was like the little
Lucidor or whatever it was, yeah.
But it was somebody different.
It was somebody completely different.
And then with the werewolf, I'm like, I never heard of that story. And all these stories are true.
Right.
Supposedly. Supposed to be true stories. And this house is up in New York somewhere.
Right.
And the lady, she actually died this year. So with all that stuff in the basement, I wonder how they keeping that stuff contained. And I think I just answered my own question here because I didn't think about it. With her daughter having the same abilities that she's having, if she's the overseer of the house, maybe she took it over and now she protects that stuff. And if she has a daughter, maybe the cycle will continue. But to me, I think it opened up the door for a lot of stories. Now, if the same director does the Annabelle Creations and the Annabelle Come Home, and they keep that story with inside there, with the what's her name?
About the Warrens?
The wife and the husband.
Warren.
Okay, so if they continue with that story, if they make them part of those other stories while they got all that stuff in the basement, this will be one of the most successful series other than Star Wars. Well, the first 6 movies. But this will be a fantastic series to tell the tale of all that stuff that's in the basement. And I think they opened up the door to that.
To do that. Okay. I see your point. I didn't really think about that until you just mentioned it. Yeah, so...
Because you have to have a movie to sacrifice. Now, this wasn't the best movie, because any of the Annabelle movies, we now know that the doll is not possessed. Right. It's just being moved. So, any of the Annabelle movies, all you're going to get is the lighting and the slow close-up shots. you're not really going to get anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the doll is not going to move. It's not going to say, "Hey, I'm gonna kill you." You know what I'm saying?
Run around like Chuck. You know?
Yeah, you're not going to get this. But this movie, I think it really opened up the door for other stories to be told. Because if all these stories are true, some of the stuff that you've seen in this movie, I never knew that existed. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So all that stuff that's in that basement, they have tons. This could go on for years and years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they won't run out of stories until our heads are in a glass jar with water in there, and we're sitting at the movies, and somebody come and knock us over, and all the fluid come out. Oh, damn, can you set me back up straight? I mean, they just have a ton of material with this movie, man. So, yeah.
Oh, boy. Too much Futurama, bro. Oh, all right, Fred. So, let's get a final verdict, Fred.
Final verdict, Mike. Mike, Annabelle comes soon.
Yeah.
Is this a movie ticket or next movie?
I say next movie.
I'm agreeing with you. You know, it's not one of those movies that you would want to rush out to go see, but definitely when it comes out on Blu-ray or whatever, definitely check it out.
Yeah, because it will complete far as just this succession of the series. So it does, like you said, open up new things. So I never looked at it like that. It was an exhausting movie.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, man, come on, get to the point. All right, so like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Game Show with the name. Don't forget to have a Facebook store where you can find low prices. Don't forget to hit us on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. You can drop, we drop these videos and all that stuff. Right.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our Steam community and our website community where you can get some free stuff.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
What's the fact?
The Gamer Show.
See you next time, people watching.